I don't know if you might have seen or heard about that clip that was going around of the under-16s, like England team and the bro, bro, like I've just seen it in it, bro. That gets, bro, it's fucked, like it's fucked. But I only have one thing to say: TikTok. It's just these kids are like, because you don't. This is the damage of TikTok and just online scrolling and just looking into other people's lives like this, and then obviously you have the whole GM bad man persona being in that scene, especially in the UK on social media. That bad man persona is just, it's just, you're supposed to be a bad man. So then now these men wanna be bad enough, little bro. This, and I know that the guy there, I'm hearing he's a baller, like he's techie. So obviously these men are just jealous. You can just see it, like. And then all of these men are recording, but then no one knows who them men are. You just know who the guy that's getting jumped is. You get me? So it's clear that this was some setup. And if this is where the youth is going, you know what I mean? And you see, me personally, like, I could never be in an academy. I can never be in these things there. You get me? This is what I'm saying, though. Like, these environments don't appreciate, you know? It's just like, that's just what we just seen in that clip there was bullying. We've seen a kid get bullied, you know? And I don't know how the English team is going to address this, you know? But I'm sure this is going to scar my man, because my man knows that he's just on the net. And obviously, my man's the most well-known one out of them, man. I think his name's Chukwueze. I can't pronounce his surname, innit? But I know that my man's the most well-known one because I've seen him, you get me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Baller as well. Plays for Chelsea, I'm pretty sure. So that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, that's going to scar him, like. And then there's this scummy, bro. The man that doing that to him, scummy. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? But it's mad, you know, because it's like, we never saw this sort of stuff back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, we never saw this back in the day. Even like Ryan Ngamoa, I'd say 2 years ago, 3 years ago. We never saw this kind of stuff. You know, this is coming out now. Them man are year 11s. So this is what I'm saying. This is the youth. It's the youth they've actually been brought up on TikTok. Like, because obviously, when I say brought up on TikTok, I mean, these men were year 6, year 5, year 7, year 8, and TikTok's there. Scrolling is there, like, you get me? That's what I mean, though, like, and the bad man persona catching up again, and obviously the position that they're in is all boiling up to their heads. Obviously, I assume that they were mature as the years gone by, but just seeing that is just upsetting, because it's just bullying, man. And these men are all got their phones out. It's like the whole team's in there, just recording him. It's mad. That's what I'm saying, it's mad. But this is what I mean, we got to get our heads screwed on, man. We got to get heads, because it's beyond about the ability of football, man. I'm telling you, this is about life, man. We can't be the ones that are doing for no reason. It's just you do, bro. Yeah, seeing that upset me, and I just wanted to, you know, because obviously it's football related, so I wanted to bring it here. And it's the youth related, and that's what I'm trying to outreach to, innit? But you don't want to be like them, man. Them man are not the bad man. The man that are there with the phones and they're doing in the thumping, they're not the bad man. I promise you that. I promise you that. My man that's getting banged is the bad man. Because he stepped up, like, he didn't care about it. But you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it was clear that he didn't want to fight straight away. Like, he was just, at first, he was just trying to ignore him. You know what I'm saying? And I respect my man for that. And it's clear that he's got a good family around him. But it's wrong, man. And I think the England need to address this properly, innit? Because it's the system's fault as well. Like, let me put my phone back down. Because it's the system's fault. They don't know how to deal with children. Schools, they didn't know how to deal with me in school. You know? I could have never been involved in these academies and stuff, football and stuff. You know, they never wanted to. There was nothing. There's no help when it comes to children. So this is what I mean. The only way that there could be help is if there's people like me making videos actually addressing these things. But then there's no one else that's talking for the children, bro. There's no one, because I remember, like, obviously, I will tell you, man, this in other videos, you know what I'm saying, along the line, but I've battled with the system myself, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just upsetting to see that there's not really, like, and it's just getting worse for the younger generation. And we're seeing it now coming out of academies. We're not even seeing it in schools anymore, because we would just see the clips on school, you know, Snapchat fighting in school, you get me? That's pretty normalized. But academy, These men are supposed to be the next up generation for the football. This is when we know that it's a transcending problem. It's a pattern. It's not just in schools, you know, it's a youth problem. There's a youth problem. Okay? The bad man persona is turning into something it never used to be. The bad man persona just used to be the man that were actually on road, that were deranged. You get me? And then everyone else was just, you know, on the side. But now the bad man persona is coming into football. The bad man persona is everywhere. It's the bad man. The bad man persona. Anyone can be a bad man now. Anyone can be doing what them man thought they were bad doing back in the days. Now anyone can do that because of social media. Anyone can do that, and it's cool because there's no one to check it because everyone's doing it. There's no youth. Everyone's just, bro. This one, it's for another video, innit? But it's, you know, we have to address these things, you know. And if you have any thoughts, man, you know what I'm saying, I want to make this a further big topic as well because it's very important. Like, obviously, put the football aside. I made this channel to help. That's what I'm saying. I made this channel to help and guide myself and others. But I hope you're doing well, right? Peace.